Hey everybody, Bandicoot Commando here, and welcome back to Rayman 3. Last time, we beat the game. We finished the Tower of Leptus, we got the best score, we defeated and killed Reflux pretty much, and Andre was back to normal. We turned him back into a normal red loom. The world went back to normal. And we also learned the secret. Well, not the secret, really, but we learned exactly why Andre came to be and how it happened. So today, because of a mixture of things, since we don't have all the points to get the final minigame, not yet at least, I don't want to say we are going to, replay the whole game, really, but this is going to be a whole montage of me showing off all the Matuvus, the little guys that you got to look at, all the Tribelles, the little guys you got to sneak up on, and all the little secret areas, especially the ones that I missed, from the Fairy Council, all the way to the Tower of Leptus. This is going to be a long one, so I will always be able to cut and show each of these things. So, let the montage begin. So, in the Fairy Council, there are only 7 Matuvus and 2 Tribelles. The first one, it's in a very tricky spot, but it's right there. It's underneath that tree root, underneath everything else here. Next Matuvu, there's 2 Matuvus in this room, actually. One is underneath. Hold on. There he is.
Quick! The force grows stronger in Andre. If you don't hurry, he's gonna start telling everyone he's your father.
That's the first one you can find in this room. The next one you can find in this room is right up there. The next Matuvu is in this area. It's up around there. Oh, whoops! I forgot to say. The next Matuvu is in this little spot. Be sure to have the vortex on when you're looking at it. The next Matuvu is actually not too hard to find, really. He's right there. Just above where you came out from when you started. Now, there's both a Matuvu and a Tribelle in this area. They're both in this same room. The first Tribelle is up here, so just walk very carefully to it. And there you go. And the final Matuvu is around here. There he is. And that's all the Matuvus in the Fairy Council, but there's one more Tribelle to find. And it's just a little ways ahead. The next and last Tribelle you can find in the Fairy Council is in this part, in this area. Behind this rock. Walk to it carefully. And make sure you have your vortex on to get extra points. And that is all the Matuvus and Tribelles in the Fairy Council, but we have still not found any secrets. Except I know where the secret's at, so we'll get to it in just a bit. The only secret in the Fairy Council is during this part at the heart of the world. Get up here, and once you're up... Oh, whoops. There we go. Get up. And then go this way. Trigger a switch to open up a secret passage.
All right.
And get some nice points out of it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, and also that is all the stuff you can get in the Fairy Council. Just try not to mess up during the teensy highway to get the most score. Now, I'll see you guys in Clearleaf Forest. In Clearleaf Forest, there are 6 Matuvus and 4 Tribelles. The first one could be found here. So that is... The next Matuvu is in this area. It's right underneath here. The next Matuvu is during this part. It's underneath this bridge here. There's actually a few Matuvus and Tribelles here. The first one is really by that waterfall, really well hidden. Got it. There's actually a few Matuvus and Tribelles in this little off area that I did not know about. Walk carefully, because there it is. There's a secret spot here. Once you get the shock rocket, go behind Glowbox and hit that lever.
Give it up, Blondie! You're hopeless!
Do that, and you can find some secret gems. The next Matuvu and Tribelles are actually in this area.
Bottle of plum juice!
You gotta sneak up.
Not good at all.
There we go. And there is one more Tribelle in this area, along with the Matuvus, but I'm gonna clear out the Hoodlums first. The next Matuvus is in this area. It's underneath here, and there he is. Hi there. The next and final Tribelle, I should say, is right there. There we go. That's all the Tribelles in Clearleaf Forest, but as for Matuvus, there's only one left, and I know where to get it. The next and final Matuvu, you could probably see it. It's literally right there above me. And that is all the Matuvus and Matuvus in Clearleaf Forest, but we still got a secret area, which I will show momentarily. The final secret in Clearleaf Forest, well, I say final secret, really. It's back here when you're in the doctor's office, right when you start. Get to the back here and descend slowly. And there you have it. That is all the Tribelles and Matuvus in Clearleaf Forest and secrets. Now, I'll see you guys in the Bog of Murk. There are only 5 Matuvus here in the Bog of Murk. There are no Tribelles. The first one is right here. The next Matuvu is on the tree here. Murk. There are no Tribelles. The first one is right here. Start with the muddy bogs. The next Matuvu is on the tree here. Murk. There are no Tribelles. The first one is right here. Start with the muddy bogs. Start of this part. It's underneath these big plants. This one in particular. The final Matavu you can find here in the Bog of Murk, and regardless if you have taken care of Razov or not, it's in this room in his mansion up here. Now that that's all done and sorted, I will see you guys in the land of the living dead. There are 4 Matavus and 1 Tribelle in the land of the living dead. The first one's here in the beginning section. If you want to get the most points of both it and everything else, save the teensy in the cage first to get the vortex so you could get double the points of everything around here. And as for the Matavu, it's around here. A secret area you can find here is once you get Glowbox to drink the first barrel, go off to the side here. You'll find lots and lots of treasure. If you can collect these just right, you can score yourself a decent score. There is both a Matavu and Tribelle in this room. The Matavu is right here. The Tribelle is right below me. So, if you could just carefully... And there we go. There's a secret area here. It's through here. I didn't notice if you turn further left. There's a lot of treasure here. Oh, wow. Okay. I've never been in here, to be honest, so I don't know anything about this room, but I love how it looks. There are only 2 Matavus left, and they're both in the same area near the tower. One is right here. The second one is further down.
Phew.
Help.
And that's all the Matavus here in the land of the living dead. But I'll be able to show off one last thing. The other secret you can get here in the land of the living dead is here in Romeo's office. With the shock rocket, trigger these switches under these secret bits. Do that, and a secret room will open up.
All right. Yeah.
As long as you stay in this form, get yourself some very nice points. Look at that. Alright, and that is everything you can collect in the land of the living dead. Now, I will see you guys in the desert of the Canaran. Okay, here we are in the desert of the Canaran. These Matavus and secrets and such are only in the caverns, mostly. There are no Tribelles in the desert of the Canaran, but a secret you can get here. First, ring this gong. Once you get the Canaran's attention, you gotta slip by him. And now, you gotta wait until he goes back into patrol mode, which can take a moment. Then, once he's back in patrolling, sneak by him and you'll find yourself a nice little, some nice jewels here. Be sure to sneak out carefully. There are 7 Matuvus in the Desert of the Canaran, and 3 of them you can find here, but you gotta be quick. If you want to get the most points, you gotta see them quickly before the Canaran get you. But you can find one on that pillar there. Another one is also over here by this pillar. Again, be sure you do it quickly before the Canaran catch you. The third and final Matavu in this area is around here. There, it registered. You can find one on that pillar there. Another one is also over here by this. Be careful while you're swinging. The next Matavu is in here.
Hey, are you going to the gong party on Saturday? I'd love to, but I doubt my dad will let me go out. He's been in a bad mood lately.
Matavu. The next Matavu's in this part. Right up there. The final Matavu is down here. Is there a way to look at it without actually... Yep, there is. And that is all the Matavus in the Desert of the Canaran. But that's not all the secrets, though. I'll be back with the next secret. A secret that you can find here in the Desert of the Canaran. When you're in this room, go this way. And climb on the bones. And carefully ascend, or descend. And then, the treasure of the crypt shall be yours. And if you can just keep up this combo good enough, but I couldn't because I got stuck. But if you could have kept it up good enough, though, you would have eventually been able to find another green gem, I believe, and just get more out of it. Another secret you can find in the desert is jump over the fire.
Woohoo! Yeah!
There you go. There's a few jewels, especially a green one. If you still have enough time from the lockjaw, you can get some better points out of it. And the last secret you can find in the Desert of the Canaran, once you deal with all the hoodlums in Gonzo's office, just look underneath the platform here.
All right! Yeah!
And there you have it. I think with this score, this should improve significantly with my old one. So now that we have everything here in the Desert of the Canaran, I will meet you guys in the longest shortcut. So, in the longest shortcut here, both in this room, there is a, both teensy, there is both a Matavu and a secret in here. The secret, where is it? The windows. One of these windows is not like the other. Look for the reflection on the ground. Now, as for the Matavu, since there's a Matavu here, he's hanging out on the foot of the teensy statue here. I forgot to say that there's also 3 Tribelles here in the longest shortcut. The first one's right here. If you still have your lockjaw on, there you go. Ah, there it is. The next secret in the longest shortcut. Notice how this wall looks different? There we go. Ah. Longest short. Both the next Tribelle and Matavu are in this area. The Tribelle is right there, while the Matavu is on one of those pillars. Oh, there you are. Next secret, the final secret area and the longest shortcut is here. And I showed it off in the video, of course. Hit what looks like a normal piece of art. Bit of a stained glass window piece. It's actually a switch. It'll open up a secret passage behind one of those panels behind. And in this secret room, as we've seen... Okay. In this secret room, as we've seen before, is a statue of Lee the Fairy. And some treasure. The final Matuvus is here in this area as well. I would advise you first get this part lowered so you can get back up and finish your crown hunting business. But the Matuvus is on this little statue here. And that's all the Matuvus in the longest shortcut. But we got one Tribelle left, and it is literally at the end. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, as I said before, the final Tribelle is right here. That is all the Tribelles and Matuvus and secrets in the longest shortcut. I'll see you guys at the summit beyond the clouds. At the beginning of the summit of the clouds, there is a secret area you can access to. It's off to the side here. Be sure to get it quickly and defend the ship. I'll see you guys at the summit beyond the clouds. We got one. At the beginning of the one secret area here in the summit beyond the clouds. Well, technically two secret areas. So, the first Matuvus is on the windmill here. And as for the next secret area that you can find, right around here. Yes. I knew I wasn't crazy when I said there was a secret spot. Excellent. Anything else in here? Nothing? No? Okay. So yeah, that's the secret I was trying to search for the last time I was here. Excellent. Anything else in here? Nothing? And the summit beyond the clouds. And there are no other secrets here either. But to get a good score with the final bit with the snowboarding section, one thing you can do is try to purposely lose the race so you can go through it again and find any other missing items. Also, every time you take those jumps, try to spin. Spinning will give you a bit of points to give you some extra bits to your score. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the summit, or the Hoodlum headquarters. This is what happens if you lose the snowboard racing.
Oh, I feel a deja vu coming on.
And you start from the beginning again. Here in the Hoodlum headquarters, there are only 5 Matuvus and 3 Tribelles. First Matuvus is right here at the beginning. Oh. The next Matuvus is in the warehouse part here. It's, there it is. There's also a Tribelle here, but you gotta be extremely careful. There you go. The next Matuvus is in the second part here. It's in the tunnel that the heckler comes out of.
Rayman, over here, quick, untie me! All the blood is rushing to my head.
The next Matuvus is here as well. The next Tribelle is here as well. It's down here. The next Matuvus is in the shooting gallery. It's right above here. The final Matuvus is here. It's on the pipe here. And that's all the Matuvus in the Hoodlum headquarters, but we still have both a Tribelle and another secret to find, which are both in this area. I'll see you in a bit. Right above here is in this area here, near this little spot. And here, you can find not just some gems, but the Robo-Pirates from Rayman 2 stuck in poses to parody Leonardo da Vinci's painting The Final Supper, which was one between Jesus and his disciples. Is in this area here, near this little Hoodlum headquarters, and in the whole game is right there. And that is it. There are no more Tribelles in the game. There are none in the Tower of Leptus. And if you were playing the HD version of Rayman 3 and you find all the Tribelles, you would get an achievement for that. But since I'm playing the PS2 version, I wouldn't get such achievement. Now that that's all done and over, there's no more Matuvus or anything else here, so I will meet you guys in the Tower of Leptus. For the Tower of Leptus here, there's really only, like, technically 3 secrets, but 2, really, and only 1 Matuvus. There are no Tribelles here. The first secret, though, which I didn't show, as I was trying to get back to this part, but basically it's during the second part of the tower where you have to make that big ascent, climbing up. Once you get your heavy metal fist and break down those 2 big doors, one of them has a lever which will turn a statue around to have a green jewel. Now, once you're here on the final part of the Tower of Leptus, right off the bat when you're near the stairs, look to the side and there is the final Matuvus. Now, as before, I have showed off this secret, and I'm going to show it off again. It's amazing. This is the second time I've opened this up. Now, to only open that up, as a reminder, you need at least 43,001 points or more to access it. Now, before you go on to say, well, what if I pick up that Matuvus or break the piggy banks up ahead to get to that score? Nope. Doesn't work like that. You have to at least have 43,001 or more while you are doing the previous section with the Armageddon with Glowbox. Once you have that amount or more, it will register and you can then trigger it when you get here. And once you get up here to the secret, you get 4 green jewels, and I've already went over these creatures before in the video. It's so weird just seeing them. And there's only 1 secret left, and of course you guys know where it is, know what it is from the last one, but I'm going to show it off again anyway. So I will see you guys as I take on Reflux yet again. Okay. And the last secret, as we all know, during the 3rd phase of the fight here with Reflux, helicopter down carefully to find this hidden platform, to get down here and to get a green gem. And that's all the secrets, all the Matuvus, and all the Tribelles in Rayman 3. Now, I will meet you guys once I'm done fighting Reflux here. I just want to see what my final score will turn out. Well, people, I'm done fighting Reflux, and look at that score. And more importantly, look at that. I've never, in my life, have accomplished this, having the best scores I can with the Murphy stamp of approval on each of them. I've only had them on a few levels growing up, but this is the first time I've ever done it. And because of our efforts, we did in fact get the final minigame, Commando. And, by extension, we got the final lesson. Lesson number 69. And of course the Lums race is still there with a new pass key. But I'm not going to do that obviously because I can no longer do that. So there's my final score right there. If you want to beat it, be my guest. Just for reference sake and for a lot of you to know, a lot of people can achieve a much higher score thanks to glitches and bugs and different versions of the game. So yeah, but I'm not going to do that, obviously. I'm never going to do that. Except for that one time where, a few occasions where sometimes I just got power-ups for no reason to help me, but it still overall helped me achieve a good score here. So with that, that will do for this episode of Rayman 3. Join me next time as I show off the arcade games here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yep, we got 9 mini games. Hopefully we can get through all of them in one video. And just for reference sake, this took me the span of a few days to record each of the levels because of circumstances. So I sure hope I can fit all of them into one good chunky video. But yeah, that is it. And I will see you guys next time.